A character exploration story about Spitfire, huh? Keep talking. So, the starring pair of this issue of Friends Forever is Rainbow Dash and Spitfire. Spitfire calls Rainbow Dash to Cloudsdale to assist her at a summer camp for young flyers. Apparently, this assignment is so secret that the other Wonderbolts can't even know about it. But Rainbow Dash soon realizes that this assignment was kept from the other Wonderbolts because Spitfire has a secret that she doesn't want others to know. And judging from the cover, it's pretty easy to tell what that secret is. For folks that still aren't sure, let me spell it out for you. Spitfire is not good with kids. But before we go further into that, let's take a look at who's handling this issue. The writing of this comic is handled by Ted Anderson, who's worked on earlier issues of the comics, but he's probably more well known for the controversy surrounding the Power Ponies annual. The art, however, is done by Jay Fosgate, my apologies if I mispronounced that name, who's a newcomer to the My Little Pony comics. Now, as for the content of this issue, I feel like its greatest strength lies in the writing. We start off with a callback to the fact that Rainbow Dash is now a Wonderbolt Reserve, and we get some background on Spitfire. At first glance, I thought the story was just going to be about Spitfire and how she hates kids and how she doesn't really want to teach kids and how Rainbow Dash has to teach her how to be more sensitive, and from that assumption I really thought that Fluttershy would have been a better pair for her. But the story approaches Spitfire's lack of tact with children in a more creative way. Her struggle isn't born out of disgust, but out of fear. She wants to motivate these kids, but she just doesn't know how to approach it. When she's at the Wonderbolts Academy, she's around grown stallions and mares, so she can be tough, she can be mean because she knows that they can take it. But these aren't adults she's dealing with now, these are kids. And she knows that she has to be different in her approach, but she just doesn't know how to do it. Long story short, she's out of her element. This is the second issue in a row where we get to have a little bit more background on a recurring character and get to know a little bit more about them. It's a welcome element to this series that I really want to see more of. Now onto the art. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this. On one hand, the characters are really expressive and you can really see their personality shine through. But on the other hand, I don't really like the way the ponies are proportioned with this art style. Take this shot for example. This is how the ponies are proportioned. The mares are the size of fillies, the fillies are the size of babies, and if the Cake Twins made an appearance, I'd probably need a microscope to see them. Of course, with this being a series where the writers and artists are constantly rotating, there's not going to be a uniform set of proportions, but in this issue, it's so jarring how short and stubby the ponies are. Now keep in mind, this is a matter of personal preference, so your mileage may vary here, but I still felt that this needed to be addressed because while this might not be an issue for some, it could be an issue for others. For me, while the art style definitely took some getting used to, it ultimately didn't kill the experience for me. The character exploration that we get with Spitfire is really well done, and unlike last month's issue with Iron Will, here we get to take a whole comic to explore this. I definitely recommend this issue to anyone who enjoys seeing supporting characters get some more time in the spotlight. And I'm sure that this will be a really engaging read for the Spitfire fans, and I know there's a lot of you out there. I wasn't a big fan of the art style, but I still enjoyed this regardless. And after seeing what they did with Spitfire, it makes me really excited to see which pair they're going to tackle next. Oh, god damn it. So, have you read issue 11 of Friends Forever? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on Tumblr. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.